Yo ho ho, pirate captain. That's too bad. I'm gonna go set the C4. See you in Valhalla, or, well, whatever. Anyway, see ya. Planting C4 somewhere where you can't find it. Bye. I let go of the transmitter and eyes was cracking up. About 15 seconds went by and there was a big air horn from the 100-footer. He let it go a good 10 seconds to let me know that I definitely shouldn't be planting C4 around the ship. That got a good laugh from Eyes, and he quickly composed himself. I didn't respond at first, to act like maybe I was thinking about it or that I was far away from the mic. I wasn't sure how long to wait, and honestly starting to get a little tired. He honked again, showing his impatience. "Hello," I said. "Please send just the captain over. Let's negotiate my exit and your new flagship. I expect him over in 5 minutes. Out." "Let's go," I said to Eyes. "I have an idea." I gave the mic back to Eyes, and he put it back where it was supposed to go. Then we crawled back to the exit down to the second floor, then carefully got back to the grand stairs on the first floor. We looked out, and my friends were very close, but I needed to buy them a little more time. They had veered off. I assume this was because they heard the foghorns, thank goodness. Eyes asked, "What's the new plan, besides not giving up my ship?" "I'm gonna tell them some more things you aren't gonna like, and then he's gonna double-cross me, and then when I give the code words, 'I'm not afraid,' you're going to blast us with the fear engine. Hopefully it's ready and all juiced up, since the main ship's engines have been running for a while." Eyes lit up. "You're right. I'm not afraid. Got it?" I repeated the code phrase to make sure Eyes had it. He nodded and then went back into the hole to prep the engine, and I went to the ship's bar to find some rum, just to be an ironic asshole. I went to the bar and found some rum and 2 shot glasses. In my search, I came across some absinthe and put that in my backpack as well. I took my find back to the dining room and sat in the middle with the rum and 2 shot glasses on the table, waiting for Pirate Captain Jerkbag to come back to come on the ship and double-cross me. Chapter 22, Negotiating Nothing. Late morning, day 2. I heard a smaller motor come in close and some rummaging outside the dock area. I looked back and my guys were angling around the stern. Awesome. He wouldn't see them. He couldn't hear them either due to the massive Anastasia engines drowning out all the sound. Before I forgot, I went and unlocked a door and propped it open with a chair so the pirate captain could find it. I wasn't going to help him with the boats. That was his own stupid problem that his idiots caused. I went back, set my backpack down next to me, and tucked the straps in so I wouldn't trip over them, and sat down where I'd left the rum and shot glasses. I didn't actually drink, but oh well. It's all about theatrics and hospitality, right? I checked my phone just out of habit, flipped it around, and put it away. Didn't sound like the pirate captain was having an easy time with all the boats cluttered around the dock, but I didn't care. Within a few moments, the pirate captain arrived. I stood up and motioned for him to sit down. He tried to tell me to lose my guns, and I just laughed and told him to lose his. He laughed, we both laughed. He asked where the hostage was, and I told him he was tied up and he wouldn't be a problem any longer. The pirate captain then asked what stopped them from just rushing the ship and killing me. I bluffed again and said that with the hostage was the C4. As soon as I'm safely off the ship, he can go disarm the C4 and get the hostage. Otherwise, no ship, no hostage, no more captain. I said it as steely-eyed as I could, but I honestly didn't care. I had been BSing for so long, it was all just varying shades of sarcasm to me. In fact, I think he knew I was lying about something, but he wasn't sure which part. I had so many different things, though he wasn't sure which thing I was lying about. That seemed to make him more nervous. I said, "Hey, you look a little nervous. How about a drink?" He sneered at me. "You asshole." I searched for my bag, and he about jumped out of his chair and drew on me. "Easy there, champ. I'll go slow. Killing you doesn't give me anything anyway." I unzipped the top of my bag and showed him the top of a bottle. He calmed down. I pulled out the bottle of absinthe. His mouth about started watering as I saw Memories start to flood back into his mind of the way things used to be. Yeah, I thought so. So we have a deal? I poured him and I a shot each, and he downed his and mine. I think that's a yes, huh, buddy? He wanted the bottle really bad, but I wouldn't let him have it. Of course, it didn't really matter, but it was symbolic. The bottle comes with the shit, bae. Do we have a deal? You let me walk right here, right now. He paused. It was his turn to stall, and he was stalling. No, you don't get to walk away from this. They're instructed to mow you down the second you go out there, whether I'm out there or not. Regardless of what you do to me, half of them care about the ship, but half don't. He continued, if I get you to disarm the C4, great. If not, oh well. They will literally be equally happy to watch the ship burn. Half of them want me to make it, and half don't, so you're dead either way. Either you tell me where the explosives are, or I kill you and go looking, he continued. Even if you have C4. By the way, as soon as they hear gunshots, they're instructed to swarm the ship anyway. Plenty of them left, and you can't stop them all. I nodded and responded, fair enough. I guess I'll take my chances swimming then, I guess. He nodded. Okay. Before I give you the info, I just have one question. Sure, and he shrugged as if what question I could possibly ask. The passengers that y'all took 8 months ago. What about them? The pirate captain asked. Well, where'd they go? He shifted uncomfortably. I can't tell you. Like, dude, I am handing you over a giant freaking ship that you spent who knows how many months trying to get. I could feel eyes trying to burn a hole through my head right now, but hopefully he saw what I was trying to do. Something? Anything? He hesitated and then spoke. Yeah, there's an island, an old prison island. The passengers weren't hurt, though. They went there to outfit the building for something. That's all I know, man. But they're fine, though. He squirmed a little bit as if they were fine at that time, but he wasn't sure now. They were all rich assholes anyway. Screw them. It's their fault all this happened. Oh, boy. He's talking again. Time to wrap this up. Alright, well, I'll tell you where the explosives are and the hostages are, and I'm going to take off. It's been real. No way, the pirate captain responded. You're coming with me. Very funny, I responded. So I can literally hand everything to you on a silver platter and get a bullet anyway? Do I look stupid? Then the pirate captain responded, well, you'll just have to take your chances, because if you don't do it, I'm going to shoot you now and take mine. Do it, I responded. What? He retorted, more confused than anything. Do it, I challenged. I'm not afraid of you. I felt the negative energy wash through the dining room, and the pirate captain started thrashing violently and threw himself to the ground. I drew my sidearm and moved in line to put rounds on target. As I got a closer look of what he was doing, I can honestly say it appeared as if he was trying to swat birds off him that were trying to peck him to death. I stood above him, about to execute him as he thrashed about when the waves ended and his thrashing began to subside. The doors to the dining room burst open and eyes came in. I got the hell out of the way as he rapidly moved towards me. I kept moving back and became clear he was moving towards the pirate captain, thankfully. He spoke between each round through the chamber. This, bang, is bang, my, bang, ship, bang, you, bang, killed, bang, my, bang, friends, bang. Eyes looked for a second and sat back down. I inspected the pirate captain, and there wasn't very much left, so I was positive he wouldn't be coming back. I kicked him over, and thankfully no rounds had pierced through him into the hole. Eyes looked indignant for a second, then embarrassed and relieved. I kicked the ex-pirate captain's rifle away, then got his sidearm out as well as his blade, and then started checking for concealed weapons. Once I was sure the corpse was completely disarmed, I sat down next to Eyes. Seconds later, it registered to the pirate ships that their leader had been killed, which instigated the dead men's switch, and they started to advance on us. I pounded on the table and to shock Eyes out of it. Let's go. He snapped out of it and nodded. We ran low through the rest of the dining room and crawled low through the kitchen. I popped my lens caps off and turned on my red dot. "You know what to do," I said to Eyes. He said yes, and also, "No matter what happens, thanks." That was all that needed to be said. We crawled back all to where we had performed the last ambush and prepared for the last 20 or so pissed off crazies. We each took positions, flicked off our safeties, and prepared to pop heads into what would probably be a certain hail of gunfire.